Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Evan Geyer. Today we're going to do Eternal New Church Religion with Numbers. It's an intermediary eternal religion class. Who are you in Numbers? Well, how useful is eternal reading and writing? First, we'll get into that, and then we'll go back to who you are in Numbers. Is eternal reading and writing how we naturally thought before we thought too much? Is it a way to decode the world? Or is eternal reading and writing just an idea to get things done and delay artificial intelligence rule? Knowing who we are and what we are for, I believe better allows us to accomplish and live the life we are striving for. Knowing, I also believe, makes us more engaged in life. So, who are you versus standard eternal religion? Well, here's an example. Example, everyone, good help. This is just a good help example. 1. Breakups. Low number of breakups. 2. Evil. You don't want evil. 3. Good. You do want good. And when they're opposites like that, it makes it easier to tell that it's the eternal religion because people don't just go breakups, evil, good, games, leading, livable area. In a sentence. And usually in a sentence, there's only one for at a time. So you would do breakups, evil, good, games, livable area. Breakups, evil, good, leading, livable area. So, what is the eternal writing, reading language? Well, the number 0 stands for something other than 0. It's 0 or hero. The number 1 stands for something other than the number 1, a low number. The number 2 stands for something other than the number 2, don't want. The number 3 stands for something other than the number 3, want. The number 4 stands for something other than the number 4. 4. What am I for? What's the subject that we're talking about here? And number 5 talks about something other than number 5, safe. It's about breaking down language to get information and who someone is, what someone wants in a better manner than English. Because it almost, eternal reading and writing almost forces an opinion. Um, Telling someone what you want and don't want isn't always easy. However, in an interview for a job, it's right there. So you can do your own. Who be person studying? Write down who you think you are. What's your low number? What's your don't want? What's your want in life? What are 2 things that you're for? Because we get 2 fours. And where do you feel safe? What makes you feel safe? What's safe to you? And if I'm your boss and I know what's safe for you, then if there is an emergency, we can better handle the emergency. Just like if I'm a boss and I know what you want in life or why you're applying for this job or working here or what you're doing here, I can better assist you. And that is eternal reading and writing language. Writing and reading language. So yeah, go ahead and put out who you are. You can go all the way to 35. A person can go past 35. Their eternal religion only goes to 35. Um, However, yeah, put yourself down in numbers. All right, I'm going to move on. Go ahead and pause this and write down who you are if you'd like. So who be person Evan? Who is Evan? This is me. My 1 is mess. A low number of mess. My 2 is variable. I don't want. It's not that I don't want a variable. It's that that's my 2. So yeah. Uh, And if I'm describing myself, my one is I want a low number of messes, and I don't want a variable, but how can you want a variable? Anyway, I want the best possible existence. Maybe I messed that one up. I'm 4 health, I'm 4 athletic, and 5 safe. And I people please safe. Taking these numbers to another level also takes words to another level. I'm not a big people pleaser fan. However, people pleasing makes it so you break down each individual letter. Like safe A for Evan could be people please safe, and a safe seat A for Evan. Um, that's people pleasing safe, and I feel safe is something that everybody can do, and so I people please safe. That's my 5. Alrighty. So the eternal new church religion. What's past 5? Well, here's what's past 5. Uh, Occurrences, best, how, when. How, when is important, especially if you're trying to move up the ladder at work. If you're in school and you want an A, how do you win? Just like the 1-8, how over boss. So the boss generally has all the power if you look in society today, but the eternal religion tries to um, balance the power paradigm and give you a way over the boss. Maybe it's when I'm eating a cookie, I can say what I want, or when the boss isn't working, I can go over and tell the boss, "Hey, help me out." Um, all sorts of things, ideas for how over boss, just to hold the boss accountable, um, because it's not all about getting that whipping that employee. Sometimes we need to hold each other accountable, even if we are a boss. Looking at the other ones, you can see the 1-4, the goal. That's an important one. And I'll just kind of let you pause this if you want. I'm going to move on. All right. 20 to 35. These are like 2-0. That's like your attack. Like 2-0. How do you 2-0 someone? How do you get them to 0? What's your attack? And then a bunch of don't wants. Back with the original numbers. And then wants to the original numbers. And it ends at 35, folks. It doesn't go on. The eternal new church religion doesn't go on, so maybe people will do math at higher numbers. They'll do 36 plus 37 instead of 1 plus 2, and it'll be more difficult math. However, they'll know it's not the eternal religion that they're working with. The eternal new church religion. All right. So again, you can pause this. Write down what your 34 is. What do you want for? What do you want for? What's your want? What's your want, don't want? What did you want yesterday that you don't want today? Write those down. Keep those of who you are. And then strive to accomplish it. And if you accomplish it and it's not fulfilling, do a want, don't want. Change your 32. I wanted this, but now I don't want it. Change your 35. This is you. And the eternal religion just describes you. All right. So who are you? May go past 35. However, the eternal new church religion only goes to 35. There is no 36 in the eternal new religion. That's just a number. It's not represented by something. And is it how we think? Well, I don't know. That's the end, folks. I'll talk to you later and see ya.